Good. Go ahead and call the meeting to order for December 23rd, 2024. Has everybody had a chance to read the minutes from last meeting? Amanda did have some updates that she put through.
I didn't catch the updates, but I got the first part.
Okay. Need a motion to approve.
I move.
Moved by Justin, second by Bud. All in favor? Passed. I don't know if Cody's coming for sure or not. Amanda thought that he might be here. New business. Do you have any building permits, Dan?
I don't.
None. So tree trimming license in there for Cynthia Welsh. Looks like she's got her insurance and everything covered. It's just a renewal, I'm pretty sure. Need a motion to approve. Motion by Bud, second by Justin. All in favor? Pass. Items from previous meetings. Theater employees PRN hires. Is that just a general notification of what? Where did you find that? I should ask.
So I got this from Amber, I believe her name is, at one of the other cities that's a city of the third class. They actually have it in their handbook policy that they can hire these individuals that are just as necessary. Like they have them on basically just in the file, and if you need to use them, they can. This was from their policy book.
But are they actually on the payroll?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, they
then
clock in and out.
I still think, Amanda and I have talked a little bit about this. I think we're going to have to look into what liability issues are, whether or not, from a city standpoint, whether if they're actual city employee, then we have to be careful about some liability standards. So I think let's table that till the next meeting when Amanda gets back. I think we need a little more discussion on it. I understand we need help there, but I'm not sure. We're not sure that volunteers or temporary employees is the way to go. And the reason I say that is because some of them might be handling money. It's also public relations type stuff, but I think we need to table it till the next meeting.
Well, I think most of that is we just need to check with our insurance,
Right.
with Pruitt's and find out where that stands on insurance wise. There's a lot of cities that have volunteers. So
Well, I
I'm sure
understand
there's
volunteers,
some way,
yeah.
But I mean, even temporary temp help that come and go. There's a lot of cities that do, so it's got to be in that provision.
So are you
somewhere.
talking about on the payroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's got to be a provision in there for that.
Okay.
So I think we just need to know what it is, and then I think we're safe to do it. I know other towns are doing it. So there's got to be some way.
So check with Ruins on temporary and volunteers.
Yeah. I think what I saw up in Colorado, they had to sign a waiver if they were a volunteer, but that was the worst part of that. But as a temp help, there was a provision in the insurance for that.
Okay. Well, you can call Kelly and ask him on that. Leanne, you got anything else on that?
No.
Okay. Anything on property cleanup, Dan?
No, I didn't get any pictures. I've seen a few properties probably need some cleanup. I didn't get any pictures taken.
Any repeats?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Projects pending.
We haven't had much of any of that all winter.
Supposed to be meeting with streets sometime, probably after the first year.
Yeah, I talked to Amanda about that too. I'd like to be involved with that. And she mentioned that you guys were going to get together.
Okay.
Which one's that?
The street project, trying to look at what streets need to be tackled first. Just try to get a focus on what we want to do, and then we've kind of got a general idea of what kind of money we're looking at. We just have to see what we want to look at chip sealing and see if there's any way we can tear out a couple of streets and redo them, I think. But I do think we need to have an actual priority like you've talked about just have a list of where we wanna go and then kind of see if we can figure out what kind of money we're looking at.
Now, where are we at with Ward Electric? How much, what we got to do with Ward Electric?
I'll let Dan talk about that because, I think he's gonna carry over some of that, just so we can get it done while they're here, but I'll let Dan.
Yeah, that's what I was,
You wanna talk about that now, or?
Yeah. Or we can do it when I do my report, it don't matter.
We can wait. Okay. He'll catch that in his report.
okay.
Okay. Anything on streets, Dan? Anything else?
No, just trying to keep holes filled where we can with what we got
Okay.
that's actually workable.
Have you ordered any of that hot patch or the bag stuff?
No, I haven't ordered any bag stuff yet.
I thought we went over that, you were gonna get some, or
What's that?
I thought you were gonna get some.
I was, I just haven't got
Just
around
haven't got
to it.
there yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been pretty nice. You still use cold pack.
What's that?
Been pretty nice. You still probably use some of that cold pack.
Could have yesterday. I know they put millings in on angle,
Yeah.
and it's better than it was. It's not great, but it's
Yeah.
better.
On Angle Road? Well, go ahead, Dan, superintendent report.
So, co-op, High Plains Co-op and Equity, Bartlett Elevator, transformer went kaput last week. So I talked to Amanda and Larry, we could all agree we had to get a bus, so I guess I'll need approval for $30,750.
What is that, where does that come out of? Do we have emergency funds?
This one come from Sunbelt, Solomon. I mean,
For money like
yeah,
that,
you.
does
I
that
think
come
we've
out?
got enough in electric, maybe.
How old was the old one?
How old was the old one?
Yeah.
Over 30.
We don't honestly know, can't find any records on
Been there since I've been here. I've been here 28 years. It was there in '94. We looked at the pictures when they were building Big Ben. Today, it was there in '94. So,
Is the pole still good?
hmm?
Is the pole still good?
Let's pad now. So that's why it's so expensive.
Do you have them up and going?
Yes, we got to go this morning. I worked all weekend on it and then off and on, and then we finished it this morning.
it. Did DJ help you?
Yep.
Thanks to Dan and DJ for putting in the extra
Jared helped
time.
us a little bit.
We're gonna have to discuss, I mean, do you think it can come out of electrical? Anybody know?
That's why I was asking, do we have a fund for some, this is kind of an emergency deal, not
Well,
a standard maintenance for base.
and one of the things I think we're gonna have to discuss is whether we're gonna take care of all of that and look at see how long we can get paid back, and I know Jen and Dan have been digging into that a little bit. Did you actually have a time frame though?
When I did a rough estimate, it was about 3 years.
3 years, based on what they're using?
That was a pretty quick estimate.
What I'd like to see is have you guys think about it till the next meeting when we have everybody here, and then see if we make a decision whether we split it. I don't think it's right that the city takes care of all of it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know the policy on that. Whenever I've tried to get something done, everybody wants me to pay for it to the meter.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the past, when JR was here, didn't they pay for it up front and then the city took care of it after that?
That's what I understood, yeah.
Jared no, Jared quit doing that.
Oh, he did.
When Rob was here, if you wanted an upgrade, you had to pay for the upgrade. You had to pay for the transformer and all that. And then if it went bad, it was on the city to replace it because it's our infrastructure at that point.
Right. Once it's up and going, it's the city's.
Okay.
But then when JR came, I think we didn't make a lot of people pay for them, so I think we paid for a lot of them.
My
From what I
concern is we're
understand.
30 years down the road. And I personally don't think it's right that the city comes up with the entire money on that, being South's 30 years old or better. That's why I'd like to have you guys think about it.
The only thing I think of there is, it's like buying a car, you know, once you buy it, it's yours, but, it's not, well, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
Okay?
The city's selling the power,
Yes.
so up until the meter, it's yours, or the city's. And then after the meter, it belongs to the customer because he's paying for it from there on. And that's where the only problem I'm gonna see is with that. And I know it costs the city a lot of money, but that just seems to be the most practical.
Yeah. You got any thoughts?
I'm kind of lucky with you after so many years. It's kind of like, well, and their infrastructure has gone up in 30 years.
Let's table that to the next meeting and think it over, and then let's get everybody's involvement. I know Amanda's got some ideas on it too. We want to do what's right, but I think we also have to protect the city's interests too. Let's kick it around at the next meeting and make a decision then.
Right now, the utility fund has only gone to almost 51% of its budget, so it can come out of the utility fund.
Out of utilities?
Yes.
Well, I'm still gonna make that motion to pay for that, don't we?
Yeah, we need a motion to go ahead and pay for it, whether or not.
I'll make that motion to pay for it.
Okay.
So,
Second. Motion by Bud, second by Justin. All in favor? Passed.
Okay, I'm gonna move this to the next meeting. So, Ward Electric for this year, we will be out of the money on the 3rd. So we have allotted for this year, which would be into next year. So if you guys will motion to go ahead and start using 2025 money, I can keep them here and at least get that finished up, what they're doing.
If I read that right, it costs a lot of money just to get them here before they even do anything, isn't that right?
Yeah.
A
Do you
transition.
remember what it was?
Transition money or something to,
Yeah, there's a mobilization fee and then there's a mobilization fee when they leave.
so we can save that money if we go ahead and continue to.
Right.
Yes.
Plus we need to finish what they're doing now.
Right.
I mean, it would suck to have to wait very long
Yeah.
like it
Well,
is.
If we're gonna have it done anyway, I'd as soon see them stay and go ahead and do it.
sure.
I'll make the motion to do that.
And I'll
I'll
second.
second. 30.
All in favor? Good.
Yep.
I know they can't stay a long, long time because they got other jobs they got to get to, but I'll see what we, at least get that finished up if they can do anything else while we got them here. So,
And we still have money set aside for next year. In addition, if you have some other work that you could line up with them, or did we set 200,000 aside?
I thought we did.
So we're gonna pull some out of the 200,000 to take care of this.
that's what I'm saying. If we can find more for them to do and they can stay, we'll have them stay. But if not, we'll either
Right.
continue on or we'll look into buying more stuff and then bring them in the next year
Okay.
with the money that's left.
Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Good.
For that, just so everyone knows, the trash truck decided to take holiday early and it's broke down at Wheeler. I got Yost to work on it Thursday.
Are you still planning on taking out trash Thursday?
One way or another. That's the plan. So,
You're moving everything to Thursday?
They did today and Thursday.
we got today's done. And
So you're gonna do 3 days on Thursday?
We'll do Thursday. No, we'll just do one day.
One
It's
day?
normally Wednesday.
I'm a day off.
We're normally Tuesday, Wednesday trash.
Do we only have one truck?
We got a small truck, so, and then we've got 2 rear loads. It's the only big sidearm truck we got.
Yeah.
We got a smaller one. We can try to run, see how that works, and we may have to get
What
the rear
happened to
one
the big one?
too. He pulled up stop sign and it was like someone shut it off.
Oh,
Just
so-
died.
Start, so,
Does it turn over?
yep. I mean, the mechanics that were out there said that it could be the camshaft sensors on them won't let them start if they get out of the line,
Yeah,
all that kind of, it's a Cummins. So. Just about the only people that can scan a Cummins, but the guy that scans Cummins wasn't there today, so. That's all I got.
Any questions for Dan?
You get the street sweeper going pretty good?
Well, I can.
oh, we're getting any farther on, recycle.
Yeah, Amanda and I talked briefly about it. I need to probably just figure out how we're gonna set it up there with the cardboard. We're hoping we can get the cardboard out of there before we start taking a whole bunch more, and we got another truck scheduled, but it won't be till after the holiday.
Yeah,
Yep.
I talked to Amanda about, she said you got somebody out of, North Platte?
That wants all the other stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
It's ABC Recycling, that's who's been doing our cardboard stuff.
yeah. Are we gonna get anything out of any of it?
Cardboard, maybe aluminum, I don't know yet, but that's about it. But
Part
she's
of that,
scheduling our trucks, so that's why she wants that stuff.
yeah. Part of that's to pay for the transport.
Yeah.
Did that guy ever come and do compost, pick up that compost?
I don't know. I
Just
was
don't
doing one
really put
today and I
enough
got
out of
called.
it to pay her
Didn't look like
help
anybody
for
picking it up.
doing the work.
I was just asking, are we getting enough out of it to pay our help to do the work up there? Do you have any clue?
So today in the mail, we received a check from ABC Recycling for $2,128.50. That is our first check from them from the bales that got picked up June 26th. I had emailed it to you, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I answered that question. Thank you.
Well, I think Dan had you talked to the county about that to get that all straightened out?
Yeah, that's why we're getting the checks now.
And
Did we get anything else out of the county?
I don't know where they're at on that. They were going to talk about it, and I heard that they had decided they were going to split that money up, but I haven't heard an official. I heard that through the grapevine type thing.
Nothing definite yet.
Might just give them a call or a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Anything else for Dan?
No.
Motion to approve superintendent report?
So moved.
Moved by Justin, seconded by Bud. All in favor? Attorney report. Treasurer report. Nothing? Clerk report.
so the first thing, we need to get a motion made for the Christmas bonuses that the council had approved. Total amount of it was $3,000 for all of the Christmas bonuses.
Basically, we didn't get a motion made to actually do the Christmas bonuses, so we need a motion to approve the $3,000 for the Christmas bonuses.
Move to.
Moved by Bud, second by Justin. All in favor? Passed.
Boom.
I've been waiting
I
just in
think I
case.
handed this out, so I guess I should.
Out there should be the KMU membership. You do not have to make a motion on it. I just wanted it out there for you guys to be able to see it. It did increase by $436 from 2024 to the next year, 2025.
I'm sorry, what was that for?
KMU, our membership with them.
Okay.
unencumbrance.
We need a motion to unencumber funds that were placed for Purple Wave when we were looking at a sweeper for $30,000. It was placed back in September. We just need a motion to unencumber them funds and put them back in the equipment reserve.
Okay. I'll do it.
Moved by Justin, second by Bud. All in favor, pass. And then we also need, we don't actually need a motion to, on the fire stuff, the bunker gear, can't we just change that and say we're gonna take it out of the general fund, general fire fund?
We would need a motion.
But do we have to actually unencumber it from that, or?
You shouldn't have to
Okay,
unencumber it, I guess.
We need to take, we talked about putting the bunker gear coming out of ARPA funds, and we just need to move that from the ARPA funds because we had geared the chip seal for the ARPA funds and put the bunker gear into the general fire fund. So I need a motion for that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Move.
Moved by Justin, second by Bud. All in favor? Pass.
That is it.
That's it? Any questions for Leanne?
No.
Motion to approve the clerk's report.
I move.
Moved by Bud, second by Justin. All in favor? Pass. Let me look here real quick. It looks like she was looking at a fine fee schedule, but you took that off. She said she didn't have it ready.
She said that we should probably have a full council.
I agree. Okay. Council comments. Bud? Justin?
I don't have nothing.
I've just got a couple things. It was brought up that there was an extra $1,000 left over, and we talked with Amanda a little bit about she had mentioned that the food pantry might be interested in that funds. We had given $1,000 to the food pantry the last year. It's my understanding that there's a current utility balance in their account. Amanda wasn't sure if we wanted to do anything with the food pantry at this point because of the account balance. I don't know where I wrote that down. Amanda thought at this point maybe we should just hold on to the $1,000 until we had something that everybody could vote on applying or paying for.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can bring that up at the next meeting. Only other thing I've got is, again, thank you guys for taking care of that transformer. Anybody else have anything?
Not very much. No.
Leanne, nothing else?
There was a slight mix-up with Clay Zimbelman's application. Last meeting, he had submitted a mobile home park application or a renewal.
Okay.
He has an RV park. Between him and Eldon, they got theirs. They got
Oh, they're gonna turn around?
They got put in the wrong envelopes. So Eldon got the home,
RV.
the RV. Clay got the mobile home.
Okay.
So Clay's going to come in, sign his other one, and we'll get that switched up.
So we don't need to reapprove anything or nothing? Okay.
Not really.
All right, if nobody has anything else, I guess we...
I will say, I think they motioned to approve the RV part. So once you get it, they
Yeah.
will, right?
Yeah, but nothing right now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And I've already let Clay know he knows that it's here, it's ready for his signature to be brought back to the council.
He probably thought it was funny.
He actually did. He wanted to know if Eldon had brought in his yet, and I was like, no, but I'm pretty sure he got your application, and he was like, it happens.
Well, I don't have anything else. Do you hear a motion to adjourn? Moved by Justin, seconded by Bud. All in favor? Passed. Motion or meeting's adjourned.
Everybody have a good holiday.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.